All right, so here's a really good example where you can provide feedback based on specific learner choices. And in this 3-question demo, we want to track which choice the learner makes, right? And I just have a little reference up here that shows what my Q1, I set a variable as Q1, and what I'm selecting. So obviously this is football, but let's say I select soccer, and I'll fade into the next question. This is baseball. I'll go ahead and select that one correct. And on this third try, I'll miss this one as well. When I click submit, I'm actually going to go to a results slide. Now, when I click each of these objects right here, it's going to show me a layer. And right here, this is really where the magic happens. This is, I actually have 3 different feedback boxes for each choice. And what I do is I cycle through these and I show only the answer that I selected. So in that first example, I'd said selected soccer. So this is going to show my soccer choice. In this one, I selected correct. And then finally on this one, I selected football. Real simple to do, but does require a couple variables and then some duplicate choice feedback answers that we'll set to hidden. Here's what it looks like. So the first one is first slide is just a simple question, and I don't really need this. I have 3 variables, Q1, Q2, and Q3. And I just made these as text. We could make these numbers, a couple different ways obviously to go about it. But what I want to say is, what is my choice for Q1? And I'm going to capture that, right? Because a variable can only hold one piece of data at a time. So if I select this first button and it says set Q1 to football, it's football until I select this one, which says set the Q1 to baseball, and so on. And I do that by just selecting one of these buttons, and right here over here in the triggers, my variable is Q1 because I want to know that I'm on question 1, and that's just my naming convention. I want to know what the value is. It's football when I click the football button. The next one, right, is baseball. So what I'm doing is just setting, you can see the Q1 pattern, Q1, 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 but then I give it 3 different values based on the last button selected. Okay, and then when I click submit, this is just a next button, just says go to the next slide, right? There's nothing else going on. Same thing happens here, only for Q2, right? So there's the football button, set question 2 variable, and that Q2 variable right here, just set it to whatever, in this case football, or in this case baseball. So whichever one I'm selecting, and then again I'm going to go to the final slide, or the third question slide, the final question slide, and then same thing, Q3. And all I'm doing up here is just inserting those references to the variable, right? Just so I can track and make sure everything is working correctly. So for the results slide, this is really where it comes together. All I'm doing right here is just showing a layer, right? If I just select this and look over in the triggers panel, show layer Q1 when I click it, or show layer Q2. Nothing special here. What's going on with the Q1, at least the way this one is set up, I actually have 3 different feedback, in this case just single line text boxes, but it could be anything, it can be images, videos, whatever. What I've done is each of these is Q1, is my question 1 choice 1, question 1 choice 2. I have all of these set to hidden, so they don't show up. If I were to just preview this and jump to the slide, no matter what I clicked, it wouldn't show. I have to actually go through these questions to set that variable. So all we're doing is just, again, doing sort of the same variable, just 3 different ways. Change the state of Q1 choice 1 to normal if my Q1 choice is equal to football. Well, if that's not equal to football, it's not going to do anything. So I copy this and I paste it, and then I go and change the choice to baseball, and same thing. So a really neat way to really provide that conditional feedback is based on the learner choices without having to really do a lot of work, and give you that extra flexibility of customizing that result slide the way you like it. I'm going to make this available in the forum, so if you have any questions, feel free to post, but enjoy.